What's going on, guys? We're here at CES 2025 and we're hanging out with Cooler Master. Now they have new cases, coolers, and so much more. So let's go ahead and take a look.
ThinkComputers CES 2025 coverage is brought to you by Yiyan. They are your home for pre-built gaming PCs, fully customized rigs, high-end gaming monitors, and so much more. Be sure to visit us.yiyangaming.com to customize your gaming PC today. Now sit back and enjoy the video.
Now to start things off with cases, they have their Master Frame series, which you can see here, which is going to come in 3 different sizes. So starting off, we have the Master Frame 400, and then it goes to the Master Frame 600, and then finally we have the big one, which is the Master Frame 800. These cases are going to be pretty unique because they are made of premium material. So the entire frame, the front panel, and then the top panel here are all going to be made of aluminum. And then on top of that, you get the silver version, but you can also get it in the black version that you see here. And this black version does have the mesh panel, which will be made available. Now this is going to be your normal panel right here that does have mesh in it as well, but if you want just plain mesh without the metal, you can get this one right here. These cases are designed very much the same and have a lot of the same features, and that is with their cooling as well. So on each case, you'll be able to fit 3 120 millimeter fans or a 360 millimeter radiator in the front, as well as in the top. Now the main reason there are different sizes is of course to fit different size motherboards. So right here we have the Master Frame 400, and that's going to fit mini ITX as well as micro ATX motherboards. Moving on to the Master Frame 600, this is going to fit just ATX motherboards. And then finally we have the Master Frame 800, and that's going to fit up to extended ATX motherboards. These cases are going to be all about customization as well. All the panels can essentially be customized. So here's some designs that Cooler Master has. As you can see, we have some interesting glass here. Of course, we have some wood paneling, which looks great. Again, some different designs, some darker wood, but all the panels will be able to be customized. Moving on to the Encore 100 Air, this essentially is an air-cooled version of their Encore 100 Max, which had the built-in AIO. This is a 14.75 liter case, and as you can see, it's available in both white and black versions. Now, if you're wondering about GPU support, by default, this will support graphics cards as long as 337 millimeters, but you can expand it to fit graphics cards as long as 357 millimeters. If you want to make building your mini ITX system really easy, Cooler Master has their NR200P V3 Max, which essentially is a case that has a built-in AIO as well as a built-in power supply. So essentially all you need to really do is slot in your motherboard and your graphics card. As far as graphics card support goes, as you can see, it can fit some of the largest graphics cards out there, including the new NVIDIA RTX 50 series. When it comes to AIOs, Cooler Master has their new 360 Atmos 2, and some of the big changes here is one, the fans. So this is going to be a single fan kit. It's not going to be 3 individual fans. It is a single fan kit, and with that, there's only 4 screws, so installing this is going to be extremely easy, and then you only have a single connector coming off the end. These new fans are of course RGB, and you even get some RGB elements in between the fans, which is really cool. When it comes to the block, as you can see, you are going to get some RGB lighting, but the cool thing about this is that these are going to be plates. So I can easily go ahead and take this off. Now, Cooler Master will make available 3D printing options for this, but they're also going to offer what they call their Flex Kit. So you could add something like a full-on LCD screen if you want. You can add a pixel display, which is pretty cool. And for all of you performance people, they even have one with an integrated fan to, of course, cool off your VRM in memory. When it comes to air coolers, Cooler Master is introducing their new V series, and these are only prototypes right now. But as you can see, they have that sort of old school V design. If you remember their old V8 CPU cooler, this is kind of going back to that. They're not sure if they're going to use something like this or something like that for the actual design. Of course, we're going to have different sizes here as well. But do you guys like them going back to this old design? Definitely let me know in the comments. They're also going to have a V-Lite series, which is a more traditional style of cooler here. And again, these are going to be available in different sizes as well. Cooler Master also has new fans here. So these are part of their Master Fan XT series. And the really interesting thing about these is that they do have a metal frame. So the metal frame is going to vibrate less at high speed, which is really great. And as you can see, we have both RGB and non-RGB versions. These also are easily connected together. So you can see the connector there that connects each fans that brings, of course, power. And on the RGB version, that's going to bring power in RGB. And then you have a single connector coming off of each one of these fans. Finally, we have a new power supply, and essentially Cooler Master is redesigning the look of their power supplies. So this is their MWE series, and they're really redesigning this for people who don't want a PSU shroud or don't like PSU shrouds. So this is going to look really good in your system. So if we take a look here, you can see the Cooler Master logo there on the side. Of course, it's on the opposite side as well. And just a really sleek look overall. These are going to be available, I believe, from 750 watts all the way up to 1300 watts.